Coming to Kickstarter this June, John Haynes at Death's Door, the man who rules the world, takes on the Greek god of death in this action-packed all-new John Haynes comic book. Get your copy of the standard and variant editions of John Haynes at Death's Door and lots of other great stretch goal rewards on Kickstarter this June. The Los Angeles court system cannot seem to find actor Ezra Miller. Now, officers of the court were looking to serve actor Ezra Miller with a restraining order restricting him from having any contact with Native American Dakota Iron Eyes or her parents in the aftermath of allegations of him allegedly grooming the 18-year-old girl ever since she was 12 years old and physically and emotionally abusing the teenager. Now, officers of the court cannot seem to find actor Ezra Miller or 18-year-old Dakota Iron Eyes, and this is the latest incident in actor Ezra Miller's looking like history of bad behavior. Now, actor Ezra Miller has participated in 2 assaults, one in Hawaii and one in Los Angeles, and this third incident seems to be the one where Warner Brothers may have to take a serious look at terminating actor Ezra Miller's contract. Because at this point, if these allegations are proven to be true, that your Ezra Miller was allegedly grooming Dakota Iron Eyes ever since she was 12 years old, there is no way that Warner Brothers can continue having a business relationship with this actor. Because at this point, it would appear to be optically bad for Warner Brothers to continue having a business relationship with Ezra Miller, because he has starred in numerous movies that appeal to children, like the Fantastic Beasts series and the Justice League movie and the upcoming Flash movie. And at this point, your Ezra Miller would be a major liability for Warner Brothers to continue having a business relationship with him. Now, this comes at a very bad time for Warner Brothers Discovery, as they are just coming out of a merger, and this Flash movie is supposed to be released in 2023, and depending on how much of this film is shot, Warner Brothers stands to lose hundreds of millions of dollars if these allegations are proven true. Because if these allegations are proven true as related to Ezra Miller's behavior, there is no way that Discovery Time Warner can release this Flash movie, because there's no parent that would take their child to go see a Flash movie featuring an actor who is alleged to have been participating in grooming and participating in pedophilia. At that point, there is no way Warner Brothers could ever release this movie, and the entire film would have to be shelved, and that would cost your Discovery Time Warner hundreds of millions of dollars, and it would further tarnish the image as related to your DC Extended Universe. Now, there have been major problems with the DC Extended Universe for years, and many actors have come out, like Ray Fisher, to make claims about the unprofessional behavior on the sets of many of these movies, like Justice League. Now, your Ray Fisher came out and tried to tell everyone that there were serious problems on the sets of these DC Extended Universe movies, like Justice League, and many people did not want to believe actor Ray Fisher about the racism that was going on set and the hostile environment that was created on set. But this behavior by actors like your Ezra Miller and actress Amber Heard are showing us that there seems to have been some serious issues on the Warner Brothers lot as related to the conduct of these actors and actresses on these sets. So there's a serious problem going on here, because if you have one actress who's practically abusing her husband, and then you have another actor, Ray Fisher, trying to talk about this, there seems to be a disconnect as related to the studio, as related to things, because the behaviors that your Ezra Miller is alleged to participate in, if he had been doing this for several years and the studio had knowledge of this, this could explode into a major scandal, and it could possibly lead to some serious issues as related to Warner Brothers Productions. Because if your Ezra Miller had been, as they have been alleging, he had been grooming this girl since she was 12 years old, there had to have been somebody at the studio who knew about this. Because even though your beta males do live a secret life, some agent, some handler, or some manager had to know what was going on between your Ezra Miller and this Native American girl, and they should have gone out here and put a kibosh on this contact, because this is not a good look for a studio, and it is not a good look for their actors to be out here getting involved with underage girls, because this behavior is not appropriate for a actor to participate in. So when I look at this whole situation with your Ezra Miller, I really see that there possibly could be some people at the studio who were possibly covering things up, and they were covering things up for an extended period of time. And if they were covering things up for an extended period of time, like I possibly believe that they did in the case of guys like your Woody Allen or guys like your Roman Polanski, this is, again, a major scandal, because while your Roman Polanski and Woody Allen participated in these behaviors in their personal lives, they were not on a set working like this guy did, and on the set out here and interacting with minors like this. So this is possibly a major scandal, and I believe that the studio is possibly trying to hide Ezra Miller because they know how bad things are. Because from my studying the entertainment industry for over 20 years, if your Ezra Miller cannot be found by anyone, it could possibly be because the studio is looking to hide him, and they're looking to hide him because they know that if he does come out, it's going to be a major liability for the studio, and there's no way that they can cover for him in this case, because he has crossed a bridge too far, and he has gone out here and participated in behavior so egregious that there is no way that they can excuse that behavior or try to find a way to pay that person off. No, the image of Ezra Miller out here allegedly grooming 12-year-olds is not something that you can just spin away. No, this type of behavior shows that that Ezra Miller has serious issues, and that the studio didn't do anything to correct those serious issues. So the studio could possibly be liable if he participated in behavior on a set with this girl. So the studio is looking like they may take not only a major loss on a movie like The Flash, but they could also take a major loss in civil court if these allegations are proven to be true. So this is again a major situation here with your actor Ezra Miller, and it's a major situation that nobody can sit here and give a pass to or cover up, because if you cover up this type of case, then you're really going to go out here and alienate a lot of America's viewers, because again, your Ezra Miller starred in a lot of family movies like Fantastic Beasts, Justice League, and the upcoming Flash, and there's no way that the studio can recover from giving your Ezra Miller a pass, because many of these families are not going to ever want to take their children to a Warner Brothers movie if this is proven the case. Now, your Ezra Miller, I believe the smartest thing for him would be to come out and take the restraining order, because if he doesn't take the restraining order, he may wind up putting restraints on Warner Brothers, who is already suffering right now as related to their DC Extended Universe division and the misconduct of their actors. Clearly, somebody at Warner Brothers really has not been doing a good job of vetting their stars, and they have not been doing a good job of policing the conduct of their stars, because scandal after scandal seems to be coming out of the DC Extended Universe division of superhero movies, and these scandals seem to be coming out practically every other week, and it's going to really tarnish the brand. So I believe it's time for Warner Brothers to really go out here and do a thorough house cleaning. David Zaslav has to go out here and he has to fire everybody as related to the DC Extended Universe division, and I believe that the best thing for him to do is give Ezra Miller his walking papers, and if he has to take a loss on The Flash, then take the loss on The Flash, because long term it's better to just say we'll scrap this movie no matter how much of it is made, rather than try to go out here and try to salvage a movie that could tarnish the image of Discovery Time Warner. So I believe the best thing for Warner Brothers to do, since they can't seem to find Ezra Miller, is to fire Ezra Miller, since he cannot be found to get these papers served on him for a restraining order. It's time to give him his walking papers, because this is the third scandal, and this third scandal is so egregious. There is no way that the studio can't take action, because if they don't take action, people will take action, and their action they will take is by not going to go see any more Warner Brothers movies. And when you have a large audience of mothers out here and they hear about this behavior and they hear that there's no action being taken, they're going to take action by keeping their money in their pocket and avoiding Warner Brothers products from this point in. But this just shows again how sick some of these guys in Warner Brothers are, or many of these other movie studios, because they continue to give passes to people like your Roman Polanskis, your Woody Allens, and possibly your Ezra Millers, but then they want to throw the book at men like Bill Cosby on allegations that have not been proven. But in this case, there's looking like there's evidence here, but they want to look like they want to give your Ezra Miller a pass. And what they're doing, again, is showing the racist double standard that Hollywood has as related to black actors and white actors. With Bill Cosby, they basically wanted to try to destroy Bill Cosby's legacy and reputation based on allegations that were proven to be false. But in the case of Ezra Miller, they cannot even find a court officer cannot even find this individual to even serve him a paper or for a restraining order. And again, showing us a double standard as related to criminal justice, because you can find the black man and look to punish the black man, but the white man can go out here and participate in extremely egregious behaviors, and nobody can find him to find a way to serve him a restraining order. And if there's a possible arrest, this individual is allowed to be a fugitive. And that again shows us how backwards the white supremacist court system is, because they can't find Ezra Miller, but they're still trying to find a way to punish Bill Cosby. Now, if you want to see me make more videos like this, you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. And if you want to pick up some of my positive black fiction on the SJS Direct imprint, you can head over to Amazon.com and pick up the books of the ISIS series, the E-Steam series, the John Haynes series, and the books of the Spinsterella trilogy in paperback and Kindle format. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback and e-readers, E-Steam Horror of the Hyena Woman. Hell's aspiring angel takes on a wicked werewolf in this action-packed all-new E-Steam series adventure. Get E-Steam Horror of the Hyena Woman in paperback and e-readers today. Now available in paperback and e-readers, ISIS Legacy. Sorority secrets of the goddess next door are revealed in this all-new ISIS series adventure. Get ISIS Legacy in paperback and e-readers at online booksellers everywhere.